BCLEARTV.
BCLEARTV. Can you hear us loud and clear?
Can you hear us loud and clear? Welcome to BCLEARTV. Today we got the laughter therapist with us, Karina Fort.
What you do? Ow.
What's up? We finally get you back on the show.
Third time's the charm.
We had some technical difficulties in the past, but we finally got her here today, y'all, to tell her story.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Absolutely fabulous.
So you just got back in town, I heard.
Yeah, I actually had a show last night in Boston. In Boston. So I got home like 3:30 in the morning. So excuse me if you see a bag or two. Should hopefully look like real booties.
You good, but you back here at CT, which is home.
Yeah.
Now, where are you from?
I'm from New Britain.
Okay, so
I'm from New Britain. I'm from here.
And you've been doing comedy for how long?
9 years now.
Wow.
January 4th made it 9 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your 9th year.
Yeah, so next year's going to be crazy.
This year going to be crazy. You got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, I got a lot of stuff.
I've seen a lot of flyers. So we want to do the next show, which is coming up on the 14th.
Yep.
And Danbury.
Yeah, Danbury with Simone Richardson. She's a singer and stuff from Connecticut. And she got like a lot of dope females. It's dope because the whole show is just females.
Queens of Comedy and CT?
No, I'm the only comedian.
Really?
Yeah, they got poets, singers, stuff like that.
So you're the opening comedy act?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the only comedy act. So
tell the people about your journey as a comedian. Like, when did it start? Why did it start? What was your calling? What brought you to this success?
Well, it's crazy because like all my life, I think I've been funny. I just like to laugh. I didn't know I could be a comedian. And all my friends was just like, you can do this. Yeah. And I was like, nah, you gotta be special to do that. And I was like, I wasn't ready for that. They wanted to put me as that, but I said if I had any kids, their mama couldn't be as the class clown. Nah.
Bad example, right?
Yeah, super
but it's
bad
hereditary. Example. You can't stop it.
Yeah, I can't. I think my mother's definitely not funny. But my father is funny, you know what I'm saying? But, so what happened in 2010, I said, all right, because something kept coming at me. I'm going to say, that third eye, God was like, hey, there's something else you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? And so I went, and there was, there used to be a comedy club called Joker's Wild. Mm-hmm. And so I went and took a class. It was a week-long class. Now, they didn't teach me how to be funny, but they taught me the principles of putting together jokes and stuff like that. So after the class, like when you graduate, the graduation was a show at a comedy club, right? At the comedy club. Mm-hmm. So that was January 4th, 2011.
Wow.
And so I did my very first show. I was nervous, right? And I'm never usually nervous because, I've been in entertainment like all my life.
You're like a natural.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, this is different though. I was rhyming. So when you're doing music, it's different. People can feel it. Right. But when you telling jokes, you got to get into it. So these 4 brothers walked in there. I don't know. It's like God just sent them in there, right? And they walked in there and they reminded me of Onyx. So I was like, Onyx. And they played along with me. They was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So that was it. And so I got through my show, did it, and rocked it.
You brought the music and the comedy together.
Yeah, and so it was crazy because they was like, oh, like I was high energy or whatever. So the comedians that were there came up to me later on and was like, yo, how long you been doing this? I said, huh? This is my first show. They was like, what? I've been doing it for like 2 years and you're right where I am. I said, oh, I might have something.
God gives everybody the talent. You have to find it.
Yeah.
You have to be in tune.
Yeah. I believe like that's not really, I say it is not a talent. I think it's everybody only has one true gift.
Right, a gift. That's what I mean, a gift.
Because you figure, you have many talents. There's many things that you could do. There's many things I could do. Like, I'm a mechanical engineer, always. Right. That never changed, even though I'm retired, I'm a mechanical engineer. So those are some of the talents that I picked up.
Right.
But that one true gift is what God is. Yeah, and it's something you can do with the least amount of effort.
Right.
That's what your true gift is.
Effortless.
Effortless, right?
All right.
Man.
Right.
So
So what type of jokes do you bring to the crowd? Because you just got so much to offer from me just knowing and talking to you. Off camera, on camera, she got a lot. So what type of jokes do you kill the crowd with?
So when I first started, I didn't really know. I just making up jokes and funny things. You talking, come up with funny things.
You talk about real life things that people can relate to.
Yeah. So then it's cool. But then after these last 2 years or year and a half, I've actually really been getting in like the real essence of me. Like I'll tell jokes that are about women that like women. My real lifestyle, like how I feel or whatever about certain things. And that has changed it for me, made it even better. Because now it's just like, whatever. When you talk about yourself, you don't have to make things up.
Right.
You find it funny in your everyday life.
Right.
And so those are the things I talk about. That's relatable. But see, mine is relatable across color lines. See, most black comedians can only do black comedy.
Right.
And white comedians, believe it or not, can only do white comedy. But those comedians that supersede all of that and are just funny, because funny is funny.
Right.
If you funny, you funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to know where you are.
Where you are.
Mm-hmm.
So you relate to both crowds.
Yeah, and my jokes don't change for black or white. It's just that black, I might say some things that's hood orientated that I know the white crowd would never know.
Right.
They don't know.
And some still do.
Yeah, they don't know what an EBT card is. Let's be clear. They do not know what an EBT card is.
Maybe like what?
They were like, you know what? What's that? They ain't sure. You know what I'm saying?
And what would they relate to? What would you know? Not assume, but what would you know that they could relate to?
A lot of things that they can relate to is taxes and stuff like that. They relate to regular stuff. It's just that certain things that would only be hood orientated, they wouldn't call it that. If you'd have said food stamps, they understand that.
Right.
But they don't understand EBT.
So it's certain verbiage.
Yes.
That you use.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because they're like, EBT.
Now, where do you see your career going? Where are you trying to take it? Do you want to be big, household name, Kevin Hart status? I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see this woman having the Hollywood Square, everything. Is that what you want to take over there?
So you take, baby. So you take, baby. I take a boo, boo. Right?
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear. I think
Is that where you want to take it?
I think that I want to go as far as I'm supposed to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I keep working towards something, but see, I'm not just a comedian. I'm a dope host.
Mm-hmm.
I can act, rap. I can't really. Somebody said I can't sing, but I can harmonize.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Singing is my girl. Saying she got that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't.
Shout out to
sing.
Esane.
Yes.
Brought to you today.
That's my girl.
Sponsored by Esane Music.
Word. The best lips in town. The best lips in town.
Yeah.
Be clear. Yeah. So.
But that's dope. So you want to get in all lanes of just being you.
Yeah.
I call it being you.
Yeah. Acting, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Radio. I really love radio. You know what I'm saying?
So you like me, I just don't do the comedy part. I do radio, personality, I can be a little crazy, sometimes a little too crazy.
Yeah.
A little acting.
Yeah.
And we need that.
Yeah, because
you got a voice.
Especially like here, like radio, right? Our radio is so stagnant.
Right.
Like it's the same old people. They ain't never try to jazz it up, change
somebody
it up.
new.
The morning show is not the morning show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They need the morning show. And we only got one station. And it's mediocre at best.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, we got to do better with that. But yeah, I want to get into that. I'll probably get into maybe podcasting more because that's the thing everybody going to. Nobody really listens to the radio like that. I know. You know what I'm saying? I got Spotify, all of that stuff. That's what I listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Spotify is dope.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So how long you gonna be here at CT with us? Are you gonna leave us?
Yeah, probably so.
Get big and say goodbye?
No, I never forget where I come from. Like everything that I do as far as like charity stuff is always gonna be in Connecticut. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do it somewhere else, But
You
I'm already
always gonna come
established
back
here
to home.
always, man, because I do a turkey drive every year. And every year it gets better and better. First was 25. Then
Oh,
50.
make sure I get a turkey this
78.
year for the 2020, okay?
No, it's for people who really need
I need a turkey.
Nah, you don't need no turkey.
We starving here, BCLEARTV.
Hey, you need to leave that sucker alone. That turkey. That turkey alone.
I'm turkey free. I'm sucker free.
Be clear.
I'm sucker free, turkey free.
So yeah, I work with social workers and that.
Yeah.
And I go by their clients and stuff like that every year. And then
That's dope.
and then on the low, I do in December. I do like a pajama drive. It's not really a drive. It's me and another like couple, and I get pajamas for kids. Because you know when we were kids, our parents always had fresh pajamas because one, they didn't want you to look shitty for Christmas. They want you to look cute for Christmas, right?
Yeah, the matching pajamas. I love that stuff.
Well, now they got matching pajamas, but I don't think we had them back then. It was just like, I like Spider-Man. I want Wonder Woman. My brother has Spider-Man.
Right.
You know, stuff like that.
The onesies was coming.
Yeah? Nah, we ain't having feet. God, my mother was mad because I cut my feet out. I made it like sandals was the heel. They needed to breathe. The front and the bottom, the leg.
Do you feel like your state here in Connecticut supports Karina?
No. I don't think they support any local talent, which is sad as shit, right? Like, because young M.A. came here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, big up Connecticut, because Connecticut showed her support first, even before her state.
Right.
That's crazy. Like, why would you support the people now? So that you right there, like, y'all been here since the beginning, since they did this.
Right.
I'm not saying everybody. There's a small group of people that always support me, no matter what. And then the other part of the support is not my friends. I have way more white fans than I have anybody. They come to almost every show, and if they don't come, they send their friends.
Right.
I say, yo, that's crazy. Like, how are we ever going to amount to anything? You know, I support local talent all the time. If somebody's doing something, I'll buy a CD or I'll go to a show, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So how can we thrive if you're not support? You know what I'm saying? And that's just real.
And it's sad.
It is.
I support you though.
I know you do.
We here.
Say you support me too. That's my
Say
girl.
it too.
Yeah.
We here at BCLEARTV support
Eastside.
you, and we're gonna be at we're gonna be at the next show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's a lot of money and everything,
Y'all better come.
we are stick together, you guys. We
We
need
do.
to support each other,
We do.
regardless if we're mainstream or we're coming up. You always should show love and support because everyone had to start from the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone started.
It's true. And I'm like so over it now though, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to think about it all the time. I'm so over it now. I just do whatever.
You just do you.
Yeah, and I get fans organically. Like, y'all don't come, good, don't come.
Right.
Guess what? I got 20 of these other people I don't even know that come to all my shows. And now I start to know them. They bringing me snacks. They be real with it. Karina, we'd like you to do birthday party. I'm like, hey, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
So
I'm
I get a lot
talking
of
about.
private gigs.
Yeah.
So that's why if you see some flyers, you're going to see some. But most of the stuff I get is private gigs. And I love private gigs because it's different. You start, because I believe in growing your audience organically.
Right.
Like, in this world of social media, you don't know none of these people, man. They don't really, you know what I'm saying? They don't really know you, but I like the fact that I actually know my fans.
Right.
You know what
You
I'm
got a
saying?
connection with them.
Yeah, a real connection. So that's dope.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. Connection. Now, let's get into the love connection. How is it to love Karina Fort? How is the love life? Like, how's it going for you? You know I'm dying to
To know, right?
Tea time.
Well, I've been single for like about 5 years. By choice.
Really?
Yeah, now I'm not saying I didn't date and stuff like that, but a lot of people are not clear on who they are and where they need to be. So if you're not clear, how am I going to be clear? You know what I'm saying? Now we just having fun.
Right.
And it's no nothing. So I'm not thinking of it as anything because I don't have time to set everything up and then, well, you rip my little heart out.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you rip my heart out.
Okay.
You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
watching you eat my heart tonight.
Nah, man. So,
but it's true. You know, and then your career, they gotta the person who you end up with has to understand you as a person.
Yeah, they gotta be secure and have their own stuff, own friends, own career, everything going on like that. Because
Right.
we can't be up under each other, and you're not gonna be blocking everything. Who that? Who that? Who got time for that?
Now, do you deal with that with women a lot?
Oh my gosh.
Is that one of the big issues, or there's bigger issues?
There's bigger issues. The bigger issue is that most of the women have been so broken by dudes.
Right.
Be honest, by dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they come over here and see what it's like. I'm saying, like, look, this is not a tryout. You know what I'm saying? This is not a tryout. So
Let's be clear.
let's be clear. There is no tryout. If you're coming over here, you better come with the right intention.
Right.
Now if I was younger, yes, I'll have tryouts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm at this age, I don't have time for that.
To play games.
Right.
It's either you in or out.
Yeah, at our age, it's like, hey, we doing this or not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I am too. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have time.
Nah, and there's too many people playing games, and then too, they don't know what they want. This, that, and the other. They're worried about what people think. I don't give a shit about what people think. Because if I did, I would probably be with somebody's brother, and he would be mad because I was looking at the sister.
And that's the type of games that you don't want.
Yeah.
People coming in, I feel you. Like, either you yin or yang. Like, make up your mind.
And people do that all the time.
All the time. And you know what else? Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
My thing with relationships is a lot of people are scared and intimidated by the other how can I say it, partner or other party.
Yeah.
Instead of embracing it, like, I got somebody who's down for me,
Yeah.
who has a handle,
Yeah.
and they want to fuck with me.
And make me want to step my game up.
And make me
step
better.
my game up.
Right, like Fab, you make me better. I make you better.
And that using thing, that's played out. I mean, that's like 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you gonna use somebody for money? Nobody's that cute. And no vagina or penis is that great. I promise you. None of them. Let's be clear. None of that is, I'm telling you, I ain't taking care of nobody.
I feel you,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
no,
I ain't with that.
feel you.
And let's take care of each other.
Right.
Level up, boo. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
that whole idea, like, let's build each other up.
Yeah.
I fall, you catch me. You fall, I catch you. Let's plan to do it together.
Yeah, let's plan to do it together, because then it's better, because then, someone always feels the strain. Like, I don't think it's fair, honestly, that women will put so much pressure on dudes, especially brothers. Brothers already got it hard enough. Don't put so much pressure. If you come with your end and he's coming with his end, then don't put the pressure on him. Now he's feeling like he's doing something.
Right.
But if you always pushing him down, a brother could never, be enough. And that is most of the time why dudes cheat.
Right.
Seriously.
It's true.
Because you're making them feel like, they ain't up to par.
Right. A man always likes to feel needed. If he feel like he's not good enough for you and you keep doing that,
right,
he's going to go somewhere where someone's going to make him feel like he's fucking good.
Us too, though.
Women too.
Yeah, women too. Everybody, you gotta
Now,
make people
the
feel
kicker
like
is who should be calling it quits. If he's not good enough for you, sis, let him go.
Yep.
Or talk to him and help build him up. Communicate, vice versa.
I agree.
And people don't do that.
No, they don't.
And it ruins good relationships. It ruins
You make people bitter. That's why there's so many bitter women.
Yep.
Fellas, this is why. Because some jackass treated her terrible, and so because he was in his own feelings, or he trying to have it all. Yo, I got this one, I got this shorty. What you look like now? Who's actually there for you?
They go after you for your career.
Yep.
What do? Do you bring in a bag?
Right.
Or nah, we're not dealing. I noticed that.
Yeah.
They scout for nurses, they scout for women who make money, and vice versa. Women do the same thing.
Right.
My thing is, like, I do care about your career, what you do, but if you're in the process of building, I'm not going to stray because of that, because I want to see
you want to sing real, right?
But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You build them up.
And then they go, right?
You can't. It's
See,
like,
but I
and
think
then it's wrong because you lose out on a good person that's building up.
But you know what? I think the key to any real relationship, and this is something that I practice.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't before. Before it's like, you like me, I like you, boom, let's do this, right? No.
That's the way
Let's be friends first.
Friend?
Because it's harder to dish your friend than it is somebody you just kicking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody is your friend, you be like, hold on, let me talk to this person. You'll be able to talk to them differently, and you're not going stray like that. Like me, I used to look for the most beautiful women ever. Because I figured if I'm in this life, I can't be going no ugly chick. And if I can't lift you up, if I can't carry you, then forget it. I can't. That's it. I'm too little.
So what type of women do you like?
Honestly, I like a woman that has her own career. I don't care what kind of career it is. She could be a garbage lady.
Mm-hmm.
If that's her career, that's something she's interested in, waste management. Hey, I ain't mad at you.
Right.
That is your job. I don't have a particular job. I just want the person to be honest, you know what I'm saying, and willing to build, and know that I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make some mistakes, but together, we can make this pop. I like a classy lady. I don't like the hood girl shit. Anymore.
She said she's too much for me, so she because she.
Because you know what is funny? Most of the girls that are hood rats,
that's thug and loving.
They stay corporate hood rats. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. You didn't change anything.
You mean they elevate to
another
professional lifestyle
and still be hood? Like what? I'm like, wait, hold on.
Hold on, wait.
Let's be clear.
Wait, come on. Wait. But so you like classy women?
I like classy women, meaning like I like women that are
feminine.
I like them feminine, but I also like them to care about themselves. You know what I'm saying? I like them feminine, but if she wore some Timbs and a hoodie and stuff, I wouldn't be mad at it. If she still look, like a chick, that's good. If she looked like something else, then that's a problem. You can't be rough. Not rougher than me. I'm just saying.
She can switch it up, but she's still a lady.
She's still a lady at all times, and she carries herself differently. She ain't out there, I see all her breasts, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. I mean, it's cool, but do it in a classy way. That's all I'm just saying. I like classy women.
So can we play a game today with Karina?
They're trying to do me.
We're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
I say like 4 words.
Okay.
You gotta make the word funny.
Oh, here you go. She's trying to take my thing, right?
I'm gonna use her thing on her.
Right.
This is what she do to people, y'all. She put them on the spot. We're gonna put her on the spot today.
Oh, my. Uh-oh.
You ready?
Let's go.
Corns.
Corns? And she made it sound like it was corns. Last chick I was with.
She had corn.
What? Had corn so big. She had them special orthopedic shoes.
Oh my God. That's your thing. Yo, what?
I told her to keep the shoes on. EBT card. Yo. I wish I had an EBT. Yo, I'm taking no applications for ladies. All y'all that got EBT cards, come holler at your girl. I don't eat a lot, but, you know what I'm saying? We not going to go to a regular store, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to Whole Foods because I'm trying to eat organically. I need you to do the same.
I got to think of something. I don't want to get too X-rated.
Say whatever you want to say. I'm good.
I don't know. Vaginas.
Oh! Vaginas. I love vaginas. I love vaginas. But you got to be careful with vaginas. It's kind of like, a box of chocolate. You don't know what you get. You don't know what you're going to get.
What you mean?
And you bite into it like, whoa, hold on. What's that? Oh man, I don't like this.
Oh no!
I don't like this.
Oh
This is too juicy. Put this one down. This one dry as shit. It's like a box of chocolates. You know what you're gonna get.
Okay, that was the breaker right there. That was the breaker, y'all. I don't know if I should keep killing their words. But that's funny. Is that what it is? Like a vagina, the box of chocolate?
Yeah,
I don't know what you gonna get.
Yeah, it's true because somebody could get banging. You be like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. And then it come down to time and you're like, whoa, hold on.
Oh, I'm glad. You know, hearing this from a woman is so like, I don't know why it's intriguing. Usually you hear it from guys, but when you have this discussion, you know what I'm saying, with a woman, it's like, really?
You know, I really know. I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. And you go digging through this shit in your closet and say, all right, what about this shit? So hold on, I gotta make sure get this popping right here.
And you know what? That's crazy because women and women, we know each other, so you're supposed to come correct.
Yeah.
You feel me?
A lot of them don't. They don't care. They be so excited. I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. What's up with that? Oh,
really?
Hey, that's hey. And sometimes, they're forceful. And I'm like, hold on, I'm trying to treat you like lady, but you act like hoe, and I understand why dudes do what they do.
Right.
And that's why I used to say something about them. I don't say nothing no more. My mouth shut because I'm like, you have to deal with her.
Is that how the game is? You really opening my eyes to the game.
Yeah. It is. Wow. Some of the women are over here just trying.
Sorry that about rap some boys. I think keep it going though after that because I know the time.
You trying to get over the shit.
I had some other words I was trying to get in there. You know why we here.
Sound like she's trying to get a date, y'all. Let's be clear.
Let me stop. But tell people what you got coming up for us so we could keep up with you and stuff. What you got?
I got another show coming up. I got a bunch of other stuff in the works, like podcasts. I've been doing a lot of auditions and stuff like that. So I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but
I'm just working
towards it. Yeah.
Okay. And you got some comedy shows lined up.
Yeah, I got a few comedy shows coming up, and
let them know the dates.
Well, the one, the next one so far, because the other ones, are, people always trying to work stuff out. Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be a honey bun, so come see me on Valentine's Day. I'll be a Danbury.
That name goes because you're like a cute little lady, honey bun. That should be your new name. Honey bun. Laughter therapist.
I can't stand it.
But what's the date now? Again, January 14th.
No, February 14th.
I'm sorry.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Bring your boo-boo.
2.
Both of them. Bring your side chick and the record. Bring it on, huh?
I'm just joking. No, but where's it going to be at?
It's going to be in Danbury.
Danbury at the... location.
Sure. I don't know. You go on my site. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Karina KRINA FORT 1. Come check me. Instagram and Twitter.
Yes.
Come see me. Facebook Karina '. Yeah, with the 4. That's me.
That's very well. So we're gonna wrap it up. But we personally, BCLEARTV, support you. We love you. We are gonna be at your show
Love you guys too.
14th in Danbury. The flyer is on her page.
Yes.
For the pricing and the location.
Yes.
Got you.
Come see me.
So nice having you here.
Thank you.
On BCLEARTV. And don't forget, y'all, let's always be clear.
This is Karina Fort, the laughter therapist. BCLEARTV. Can you hear me loud and clear?
BCLEARTV.
BCLEARTV.
Can you hear us loud and clear?
Can you hear us loud and clear?